The wheel strategy has nothing to do with options, not really. It's an identity loop disguised as a trading system. Most people who quit it don't quit because a trade went bad. They quit because they can't handle the whiplash of switching roles every few weeks. One moment a premium seller, the next, accidental stock owner who never wanted the shares in the first place. Stick with me here, because once you understand identity homeostasis, you'll see exactly why you keep sabotaging a strategy that's mathematically designed to pay you for waiting. Here's the mechanic. Stripped down, you sell a cash-secured put on a stock, and if the price drops below your strike, you get assigned the shares. Once you own them, you start selling covered calls against that stock until someone buys it back from you at a strike you pick. Then the cycle starts again. None of that is complicated, and most people who try the wheel understand it within a day. Where they actually get stuck isn't the mechanics at all, it's the identity switch. Jumping from "I'm a seller of premium collecting income" I'm suddenly a stock owner watching a position I didn't choose to hold. The tactic is simple. The psychology underneath it decides whether you get freedom or sabotage. Your brain defends whatever self-image it's used to, even a losing one, because consistency feels safer to your nervous system than growth does. That's identity homeostasis. And it doesn't care if the identity it's protecting is making you money or bleeding you slowly. In the wheel specifically, assignment gets treated like failure, like you did something wrong, when assignment is just stage 2 of a system built to profit from exactly that outcome. So the sabotage shows up in predictable ways. Panic selling shares the moment they drop below your cost basis, closing covered calls early out of fear instead of letting the math play out, breaking the loop because your gut says danger even when the data says patience. And every time you exit from fear instead of strategy, you're wiring your neural pathways to expect that same fear next time, which makes you more likely to repeat it. Freedom in the wheel doesn't come from a better strike selection formula. It comes from resetting what success actually means at each stage of the loop. The fix isn't adding more rules, it's strategic subtraction, removing the decisions that give your fear an opening in the first place. Cut emotional entry timing completely, and replace it with predetermined delta and strike rules you set before the market opens, not while you're staring at a red candle. Remove daily P&L checking, because that habit trains your brain to react to noise, and swap it for one weekly review instead. Eliminate the instinct to escape assignment, the urge to buy back a put at a loss just to avoid owning the stock, and treat assignment as stage 2 of the plan, not a defeat you need to undo. Subtract the goal of beating the market entirely, and replace it with one anti-goal. Don't break the loop. Subtraction clears the noise out of your process, but noise-free isn't the same as profitable. You still need the moves that actually separate real income from a strategy that just sits there. Sell puts on stock you genuinely want to hold for years, not whatever's throwing off the fattest premium that week, because junk with high implied volatility usually earns that premium for a reason. Set your strike prices off actual support levels on the chart, not a hopeful feeling that the stock probably won't drop that far. When a covered call goes in the money, roll it out and up instead of panic closing it at a loss, buying yourself time and often a better strike. Treat assignment as a discount entry into a stock you already wanted, not a loss you need to explain to yourself. Reinvest the premium back into the loop instead of spending it, so each cycle compounds the next one rather than resetting you back to zero. Every one of these moves reinforces a different identity, the disciplined operator running a system, until that identity becomes your default instead of the exception you fight your way back to. 6 years is the honest timeline for this, not because the mechanics take that long to learn, but because the identity reset does. The wheel compounds premium and patience together, slowly, and neither one shows up overnight. Real freedom here was never quitting your job off one lucky trade. It's the loop running week after week, without your fear reaching in to interrupt it. The strategy itself was never the hard part. Staying the same disciplined person long enough to let it compound, that's the part that actually decides if this works.